What's going on, my Flabby family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. Cheryl Reeves ended up stepping out and saying what she had to say in the press conference about the game and how they came up short. We are about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 30.2, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
Yeah, I thought in the first half we have a tendency to, as we've learned about ourselves over the course of how many games that we've played now, we have a tendency sometimes to get impatient. And I didn't think that our commitment to moving the basketball and creating advantages, we had a hard time getting that done, which led to, we had some easy shots that didn't fall, as did they, particularly early in the game. And then they kind of got their rhythm going, and we just we sort of lost ours. We had 27 points, and then we had 7 in the second quarter. That's tough. So yeah, give them credit. I watched the video back, but I would imagine that they just sort of beat us to spots. We didn't have our usual sort of fortitude, fight, and response to physicality. They beat us. Give them credit.
That is an actual fact, man. The Indiana Fever tonight just straight up beat the Minnesota Lynx, man. They just straight up beat them. Yeah, they missed some wide open ones. I can't say that the Indiana Fever had some mishaps on defense, left some players wide open on that perimeter. But at the end of the day, man, a lot of it was caused by just straight physicality, straight being in their grill, the grit. Yeah, man, they were after it. All right, they wanted that money. We need to see this energy every night, all right? We need that energy from the Indiana Fever every night, fam. I loved what they were doing out there tonight. Now, fam, there's one player that I really want to talk about right now, man. Right now. Not the MVP, okay? We're going to talk about the MVP. But, fam, can we talk about Aaliyah Boston real quick? Can we talk about Aaliyah Boston real quick? Yes, she is 5 of 15. She only scored 12 points. Yes, I get it. But, fam, the 2 steals and the block and the defense that she was putting up on the Fisa Courier. Oh, my goodness, man. And the demand for help in the paint that she was doing in this game. I mean, back and Fee down. Fee didn't have a chance. All right? She had to get some backup. Some help had to come from that help side. Yo, giving her so much work, even Fee got frustrated, started yelling and arguing with her. Aaliyah Boston, man, I loved it. Yes, Boston, that's what I love to see, man. She turned it up a notch, got gritty on her, got mean in that paint. She was like, look, I'm not dealing with that bull. Yeah, Boston, yeah. Boston was not playing with Fee tonight, man. She was not playing. 11 rebounds, 5 offensive rebounds. Man, oh my goodness. I absolutely love what Boston was doing tonight. She did have some moments where she rushed some shots, right? Rushed it. She got a rebound. I felt like she should have reset it. But, because she had like 3 players in the restricted area, but she went right back up with it, which sometimes that's fine. But when you have that many people in front of you, I would rather you reset it. Just reset it and let's see what we can get. But Howard, MVP player, man, 16 points, 2 steals, 4 assists, 12 rebounds, and 3 offensive rebounds. They just straight killed them on the boards, man. Killed the Lynx on the board. Just straight demolished them. Howard was extremely aggressive. Didn't necessarily start making some shots until that second half. She had all her points from the free throw line for a minute. But, yeah, she got really aggressive and started just driving, putting up shots. Those floaters was hitting. She had it going. So I give it to her. She had 6 turnovers. They weren't taking care of the ball for a good minute. But all in all, Howard had it going. Mitchell, she was doing the best she could out there. They all necessarily didn't really shoot that well. Ari, Hall, and Sophie. Those were the main best shooters tonight. But Kelsey Mitchell, 6 of 16. She didn't make a 3. She had 12 points as well. 2 turnovers, 3 assists. She had moments. All of them had moments where they just contributed with points. As you can see, 16, 12, 12, and 12. Shout out to Ari, 5 of 6, being efficient. You needed somebody to be efficient out here. But she finished with 12 points, 3 turnovers, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 1 assist, and 3 rebounds. She did have a moment where she was turning the ball over early in the game. Didn't necessarily look like she had it all together. They were all on one accord. But she did get it together. Started using that pick and roll, being patient. I loved it, man. I loved it. Great job by Ari. Lexi Hall, I wish we got her involved a tad bit more because, as you can see, she was shooting pretty well. 2 of 3 from the floor and 6 points. Also playing defense, had 1 assist. Look, man, Howard and Boston, big job. Big job on Nafisa Collier, man. Big job on her tonight. And honestly, I just can't stop talking about Aaliyah Boston, though. Aaliyah Boston, man, straight dominated down there. Straight dominated. Like, her efficiency won't show it, but if you was watching that game, fam, she looked like nobody could stop her. I loved it. Sophie Cunningham, let's show her some love. 4 of 6 from the floor, 3 of 5 from the 3, and 13 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Yeah, they kind of ran away from her after a while, but the main problem that I was seeing with the Indiana Fever was, of course, still the screen, making the screen stick, bringing that pick and roll out some more, and mainly off-ball movement, man. I told the chat to take a look at it. When we were looking at the Lynx, they were moving around. Off-ball screens were happening. Even when they got into the main pick and roll for Fee and Courtney, Fee came from the corner for a screen and then came around for the pick and roll. It's things like that that causes confusion, you know, and causes chaos for the defense. That's what I want the Indiana Fever to start doing. I don't know if they don't necessarily move too much because they don't want to cause confusion or whatever the case may be, but they need to get into that, man. Like, just get in the habit of moving and making something happen. That's how the Lynx were getting these open looks every time. Back doors were getting open, wide open shots at the perimeter because of how they were moving off ball and how they were taking advantage of the pick and roll. Next game, just pay attention to it. Look at how many times you just see the other players just staring at the pick and roll happening. Watch how many times that happened. They started doing it in the late game where they would set a screen off ball, have somebody come around, get the ball, set another screen. They started doing that late in the game. But they need to do that continuously, right? Don't just sit there staring at the ball handler. Almost every game, Timpson get in, I feel like she gets us an offensive rebound. Honestly, almost every game, man. So shout out to her. And they shot pretty decent. You know, I would like this at 45, but man, they shot tremendous from the 3, and they took care of the free throw line. That is major. Shout out to them, man. 14 turnovers, a little bit over what I would like, but all in all, they made them turn the ball over 16 times. So when it comes to Fee had 12 points, 6 of 18. Look, she struggled. She did miss some of those turnaround jump shots that she usually make. But fam, you cannot say that Howard and Boston did not put that pressure on her, man. I loved it. And honestly, you know when you get to Fee, when you get in an argument with her. Shout out to the champs. That's what I'm talking about, man. Now we can stop hearing, oh, Caitlin Clark never won anything. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this game, man. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.